Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Overlord 2. Alright, let's go have a check of Ealite town, because I know that I need to find at least one more minion, but I have no idea where he might be hiding.
I'm simply pausing work to bask in your dark glory, Master.
Well, bask a little faster then. Alright, so all the rubble from the assault should have been cleared out by now. Just double check that there's nobody else on the beach here.
The Mother Goddess is nothing compared to you, Dark One.
No, everyone here on the beach seems to be doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Overworked and alive than underworked and dead. I hear the Nordberg men are all lovely and rugged.
And I think you're the last one.
When I booked this, I was very insistent that under no circumstances should I be drafted into a slave camp.
Alright, well that's done with. Let's have a quick check over at the Elven village before I go.
All at once. You sure know how to throw a party, man!
Sure do.
If I die, know I died for you, Dark Lord.
It is an honor to serve you and your creatures, Dark
Now granted,
One.
the last time I may have not finished being able to subjugate this place because I either killed someone or because I was just too impatient to get to the final battle. I mean, getting to the final battle is just, it sounds much more impressive than actually just faffing around until you've completely gotten your army tooled up and to the highest level.
The Minion Mayhem cocktail is now here. No pushing, please.
And then I gather you have to do this sort of in-between missions, even though there's really no reason to.
Those demons of yours really know how to have a good time.
Get your minion party hats here. 101 things to put on your head.
Alright, I just want to see what else is going on over here. So all the stone should be out of the way. And I'll have free access to whatever my minions are doing. And of course they're just standing around, rather than doing their jobs. Being lazy elves as usual.
Dark One.
Cocktails.
Oh, but here they are making the weapons and all that.
Wriggling.
I am weakening.
Well, my minions are getting up there at least.
We're all out of umbrellas, I'm afraid. Would you like a cherry on a stick?
What would you like, Mr. Scabby Creature?
I live to serve you.
And here they were mining gold, I think. Well, there's just one now.
Praise the Dark One. Praise the darkness.
I probably think it was meant to be programmed that the slaves should be at their work sites once you've got the town fully subjugated, rather than wandering about looking for a job to do. Because they're not being very efficient at it, and I'm pretty sure it's not being calculated what they're supposed to be doing once they're out of sight. And having to micromanage your slaves to do your bidding, that's kind of a useless task for me to do. Anyway, there was one other task I wanted to do. Not really task, but I know I left some items out here in the Wasteland that I really should be picking up. Alright, let's get rid of some of my browns to a slightly more diversified workforce. Now, let's see if we can deal with all this rubbish.
Prelude.
Yeah. Brainless slugs. The only resistance left. Right, I was wondering how in the heck I was going to be able to get this. Well, very, very carefully is the answer. So let's give it a whirl and hope that the camera doesn't screw me. Alright, my minion should now be smart enough to not fall into the ooze. And of course they are not. Guess they can maybe take one sprinkling of the ooze, but beyond that they're really not cut out for dancing in that much toxic material. Let's see that the artifact brought back to where it needs to be.
Oh, you got a mana upgrade. Now don't go spending it all on the same spell.
That seems very unlikely.
You choose all.
Alright, let's have a quick look at the Forsaken Village over here. See if they've got anything hidden in those houses of theirs. Well, not a catalyst, at least. That's more treasure for me. So this must have once been the village of Bree, or thereabouts. Alright, let's get the catalyst. And then have to figure out on which spell to do that, use that. Probably not on influence. The chance of me actually subjugating any more creatures is very, very low. But what else then? Possibly the Halo spell. Make my minions tougher if I remember to actually use it. Because, let's see, my status is almost completely Domination.
That's a spell catalyst, sire. You can use it to improve your spells.
I'm fairly certain I will be getting the Domination victory at this point. Though I have never been quite entirely certain if I've gotten it in the past. For a simple reason that it's just difficult to tell. And why is that? Because they're being a little bit ambiguous as to what ending it is that you get when you try to go that way. Oh, look at that. Zombies. Alright, is that all of them? I think so. Lost a few blues, but that's fine. Because after all, we have these minion portals over here. Well, this village is probably fully infested. And the only way to get rid of an infestation is to completely purge the place. So let's begin the purge.
I don't trust those shrines.
And as for you, give me a hand.
Lead me.
I shall protect you.
I don't think I can break this one, but of course it has been smart enough to not put a door on the house.
Could I be your minion too? They said I slept with the senator's daughter. I never. I slept with his wife.
Those things of yours, are they mutants?
Well, at least I have my freedom.
Yeah, the freedom to be my slave.
You're not the one they call the Demon Lord of Nordberg, are you?
Well, I might have been called that, but what a demon lord is quite subjective.
Those things of yours, are they mutants?
Hey, fella. Join me
Me worship you.
and live. Alright, let's do a quick once over on this side. In this particular township that was due to be destroyed. I think I destroyed most of it. Probably destroyed most of it. Let's just get rid of it. Just in case there's any artifacts hidden over here. Because by my count I probably should still be finding a health artifact somewhere. But I don't know where I could have missed it.
Those things of yours.
And it's quite possible I've missed it somewhere. I've already been like on the outskirts of the Empire. Or even in the arena somewhere. Because I didn't really pay too close attention to what else was there. Right. These guys have been smart enough to make the door inaccessible from this
I'm
side.
not infected.
Right. How did you get over there? Alright, there it is. How to get over there though? Let's see. Right now I'm here. And the artifact should be... Yeah, I'm staring straight at it. It should be over here somewhere. So somewhere in the back of the village. Well, let's go back to the Wasteland main then. Let's see if we can find a more direct path to it.
Lose.
Right, so there it is. How do I get there? There's gotta be something I've overlooked. Right. Somewhere in the back of the infected part of the village, probably. You know,
I only said
I think I've pretty much demonstrated whatever I want to demonstrate what's left of this game. So I'll just call the episodes here for now, and then start banking up enough stuff so I can be fully ready for the final assault with infernal armor and all that. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.